Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. This is Breezes bringing you updates from my comment section today. Today, we are going straight to talk about the comments of my viewers. I think it's very necessary for us to talk about the comments of my viewers. So, today's issue is about a case I covered on Senator Rafi's Tofu show. A case I covered on Senator Rafi's Tofu show. And it's a 72-year-old Canadian that got married to a 20-year-old Filipino. So the comments that I'm getting are and most of the comments are actually coming from the Western world, which shows how they feel, the mixed feeling they have, you know. So this first comment says 51 years age difference. What did he expect? I have an 18-year difference with my Filipino, and in the beginning, I thought that was too much. But now, after almost 5 years together, she is the best. So, what do you think about? Leave a comment in the comment section if you are joining the channel. What do you think about a 72-year-old man getting married to a 20-year-old girl in the Philippines? Is this a normal thing? Is this okay? If you are joining, please leave a comment in the comment section. Let's have a discussion about this. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everyone coming to my live. Thank you for joining. Let's read the comments together. So this comment says 71 marrying a 20-year-old. The guy is a dummy. So you think it's not okay for a 71-year-old to get married to a 21-year-old? Why do you think it's not okay? What's the reason for you not think? Why will a 70? They're both in the legal age, right? Of course, they're both on above 18. What's your opinion? Okay, this one says old people still never learn anything in life. It is disgusting to see older man chasing a girl that is younger than his daughter. It is so disgusting. Oh my goodness. And then this one says he's already famous for being foolish enough to marry a young 20-year-old, and he is old enough to be her great grandfather. That's serious. Yeah, but we also have this issue of older men, 70 years and above, coming to the Philippines, and then they go to the beach. You find them at the beach with very young, like 20, between 20 to 25. So I don't know. It's becoming like a normal thing. It's becoming a normal issue. Okay, let's continue reading the comments. This one says he is stupid to marry like his granddaughter. Creepy. And her parents is so absurd too and need to be blamed. So probably the parents of the girl are in support of the marriage because the girl is just 20, and then the parents probably want some extra cash in the family. He should just marry the mother, not the 20-year-old. That's serious. And this comment says, learning lesson to these guys wants to marry a young woman that younger than their grandchildren. My gosh, how can you sleep with a woman 50 years younger? How can you sleep with a woman 50 years younger than you? 70, marry a 20. All these old people and Sims thinking they are kings. A Sim actually is somebody that will accept every condition that he's giving just to please the other opposite sex. So that's a new word that people are using online these days. They call them Sim. Let's continue. You better watch your back. So why should he watch his back? He's getting married. It's just maybe it's normal. Maybe for him, the law, if the law says 18 is okay, 18 is okay. We don't know, right? Okay, let's see. At least she's mostly honest. So the girl was honest to say no. But the thing is, they already got married. They got married, and when they got to the hotel, the girl dumped her. The girl dumped him. So they got married, and when they got to the hotel, the girl dumped him and ran away from the hotel. Yeah, he's 71, 72. The girl is 20, but you guys are already married. What was she thinking when they were signing the marriage? Immediately they got married and got to the hotel. The girl dumped him and ran away from the hotel. That's why he brought the case to Senator Rafi to sort it out. But if a 72 years old is getting married to a 20-year-old and the parents are accepting, what is behind their what is their what are they thinking? Because every parent should be worried. Are they sure the girl is going to be happy in the marriage? Or is it just because the 72-year-old is rich and has some money they can spend? Okay, this guy says, Brazers, what a mess this old man has got himself into. So the old man has got himself into a mess. The last idiot is not born yet. So it's funny because all these comments are coming from the Western world. Most of these comments are coming from the Western world. And then to see that the Western world, they're the ones that say the legal age is 18, right? You guys are the ones that say the legal age is 18. So what is the problem if somebody at, you know, 70, 72 is getting married to a 20-year-old? Is the legal age? Is it not the legal age? I don't know. Just leave a comment in the comment section. Let's have a chat about this. If it's the legal age, then it's okay. Then they say, he's a nice person, but it's better if he got someone of his age. Okay, that's a good point for him. He's nice generally, but the person he's getting married to is younger than him. So it's better to get somebody as his age. But a woman at 72 will not probably want to get married again. Do you guys think a woman at 72 would like to get married? Probably 72 is okay to get married to a 50-year, 55, almost the same age, right? The guy is 72 years old and got married with a 20-year-old girl. What did you expect? The guy should be the guy should find somebody else that help of his age, yeah, something like that. Some of the comments, some of the comments are not in very pure direct English, but it's okay. I understand when the Filipino comment, different nationalities speak differently. So for the Filipino comments, I can read. Okay, let's continue reading. Eugene Smith says, I don't understand. He is 51 years old, older than her. That's too much of age gap. And 59, if I was 71, okay, say I am 59. If I was 71, I would not marry a 20-year-old. That's too young for him. So if you're 50, do you think a 59-year-old can still marry a 29? Even at my age, I'm 40, but I should be looking at 28 plus. If I really want to get married to a younger person, I should be looking at 28 plus. But if you're 72 years old and you're getting married to a 20-year-old, which is very common, these old men come around, come over here, and then they go look for very young girls. I don't know because I see the level of maturity is too big. Somebody is just 20, they are not matured enough. Yes, they are of legal age, but they are not matured enough to reason, to you know, to have a nice conversation, to hold a good conversation, even to think of their future. I mean, at 20, she's not even out of the university. So why will somebody at 70, 72 be getting married to somebody at 20 years 20? Is that okay? Let's continue reading the comments. What my comment section is saying, okay? So somebody said you got scammed. It means the old man was scammed. It's not real. So it's not genuine love. David Soccer. Hey, David Soccer. It all comes down financial assistance. That's true, bro. Financial assistance is one of the reasons why the parents of the girl was pushing her so much to get married to him. He's 72 from Canada, a retired engineer. Of course, they know that that is where the ATM is. That's the ATM machine. So they were pushing the girl, but the girl started crying. After the wedding, immediately they got married, got to the hotel. The girl cried and ran out of the hotel. And the guy took the case to Senator Rafi to the show. I think that's why a lot of people think he just got himself into a mess. Okay, one comment says, Agatha says, I can't believe the 20-year-old, I bet her mom has been pimping her mom has been pimping her to this old man. If she was willing to marry him and is in love truly. Okay, that's a Filipino. Walang mali. Men who are after young women kahit hindi na mino. So he said men who are after young women something should not be normal. Like men who are after young women are not normal. I mean, if you're a man above 50, you can get married to a lady above 28, 30, but I think 20 is too young. I just think personally. Okay, this comment says, dude, let her go. Find a woman who is matured. So many great women in here. Okay, in here in Canada. I can connect him of my acquaintances who are looking. So, mom, who are your acquaintances? Can you leave a comment here? Probably I have a lot of people my viewers are ready to get married to somebody like that. But also, we should understand that in the Western world, like in America, Canada, women don't actually take care of you that much. You know, probably they don't have time. They work, they have their money, they want to hang out with their friends. They want to do something different than just taking care of a man. But we men, like we love when we are pampered, when a woman is submissive, taking care of us, respectful, you know. But the Western world is not like that. That's why you guys are doing a 50-50. You pay the bills 50. But over here, take care of the bills, take care of the finances. And what happened? The woman will give you the best treatment. You can even go into the bathroom to take a shower yourself. If Bill Gates was single with a 20-year-old want to date him, probably a 20-year-old will not date him in the States, but a 20-year-old will date him over here in the Philippines. I bet you. Yes, even if they are 18, just at legal age, because they know the dollar is there, bro. They know how much they will get, right? So probably a 20-year-old will want to date him. Of course, Bill Gates. Who will not want to date Bill Gates? You know that $1 million for him is nothing. So I think it all boils down to the money. It boils down to the money. But my question is the relationship between a 72-year-old and 20-year-old. What are they going to be saying at the conversation? Like sometimes when you have a conversation with your wife, if she's matured enough to even understand what you're saying, to have a chat, I mean, it's different. If you are 20 years and having a conversation with somebody at 72 years, it's like you're talking to your grandfather. You don't know what to say when it comes to love. What are you going to say? I'm just wondering what the women do. You say to the men. And you go out here to the beach every day. I go out to the beach every day to make my videos. And I see like very old men holding hands with these babies. Just like 20, 18, 19. And I start thinking, what's going on? Because if a man is matured enough and wants to get married to a lady that will take care of him, because basically they're looking for somebody that will take care of him. They don't want to retire and go to a nursing home. So they come here, buy a house, set up a house, get a young girl that will be there and take care of them when they're old. Like basically, basically, clean everything. Just be their nurse. But at least get somebody that is matured enough. 28, I think. Haven't been to the Philippines yet to see it. I don't know how old you are, but if you are just below 50, you will be a hot cake here. Even if you are 70, it depends on your money. You will get whatever woman you want to get. I mean, they're beautiful. I'm not saying that you just get any beautiful straight out of the university. The thing is, probably most of them need a good life. They want a good life. They want a man that will take care of them, take care of the family, secure a good life for them, a good future for them. So everybody is after a good life. Let's read on. This lady says, it seems that the mother was the one interested in the Canadian man. So the mother was the one interested. Do you think that when they finally get married, the mother will have a chance to go to their house, take care of the Canadian man? I mean, take care, everything. It happens. It happens. I have seen mother-in-laws, you know, basically taking the role of the daughter to do everything because they don't want. the mother-in-law doesn't want the marriage to break off because that is the money going. When the marriage breaks, the money is gonna leave. It's gonna walk to another family. So if you come from a background, but like if you're in the Philippines and you go around, you'll see a lot of rich people, but a lot of people too are really, really poor. So if somebody is like basically less than $2 a day, feeding on less than $2 a day, a family that is like, I mean, they spend less than $10 a day for a family of eight. I know, I know because I've been here. It's not even up to $10. I think nine to $8 for a family of eight, and the rents are in that amount. So $8 covers the rents, the bills, the food. Just imagine. So when that situation comes, if somebody comes to you, to your family, he's 60, he's 70, and he say, okay, look, uh, I give you $2,000 first. Yeah, it's really hard, bro. He say, okay, I'll give you $2,000 and I'll just support your family $2,000, but I'm interested in your daughter. Every month, every month I'll be giving the family probably $500 plus what you are getting. $500 is huge. $500 now means you guys will go up to probably is it $15 a day? That's huge. That's big money. Like the family becomes rich overnight. It's not like super rich, but that will go a long way. And then when he finally gets married to the girl will also like get some income from him and support the family somehow. The sisters wants to go to school, the brothers maybe are going to school. So you as a parent, what will you do in this situation? You see the dollar coming, even though the person is old, you will sacrifice your daughter's happiness to get this money. So I also see reasons why the Filipino parents will be pushing their kids to like, okay, go get married to this man. After all, he's going to support our family. He's going to secure you a good life. When he dies, probably he will leave you some inheritance. It's all about that. That's the way I see it. Okay, let's continue reading. Yeah, we have a lot of Filipino comments here. That's the case. That's the case one. And I wanna go to another case. There's another case that I covered, and I would like us to look at this case. So this is a case of it's a Filipino that got married to this guy in the States, in the United States. And the guy met her online on some sort of an advertisement. Got married to the girl, and then promised, oh, he was going to be supporting the family. And then finally, the guy was not supporting the family. So the girl filed a case in Senator, no, it's not Senator Rafi, uh, Judge Judy's court in the States. They got a divorce, but the guy wanted the girl to pay some money for bills, money for this. I think Judge Judy ruled in favor of this girl. So I did a reaction video on this case, and what I'm interested in is the comments, like what our right, David Soccer. I think you have a point there. I think you have a point there because even though she's going to sacrifice her happiness, probably she will get happy because some of these old men are really very, very nice, old school, gentle. They know how to take care of women. Some of them are very nice. So it's a point because you said, I would encourage the daughter if I was born poor to marry him. It's hard to get out of poverty. I know what you're talking about, bro. It's hard to break out of that cycle of poverty. Like there's super poverty, there's poverty, and then there's just normal poor. But I've seen cases of super poverty here, you know. And if that situation presents itself, they say opportunity comes but once. If you have studied economics, in Africa we say opportunity comes but once. If you have that opportunity to break out of that cycle of poverty, take your family out, you know, do it. It's not a crime. It's legal. You are 20, he is 70, 72. Yes, but you cannot say, okay, I'll get married to somebody young. You don't know who will get married to you. If maybe because once you live in that cycle of poverty, the people you acquaint yourself with, the people you meet, they're also similar in that background, right? You meet people, you mingle with people almost of the same class. I'm not saying it's obvious you will just mingle with people in the same class, but this is sometimes the case. And you'll find most of these young girls coming from this background, they get pregnant very early. Once you get pregnant at the early age with a guy with a young boy that is not doing anything, you just join. That is, you continue that cycle of poverty. It continues. It keeps going. So let's see what these comments say in this case. Okay, this case, this guy, it says something fishy is going on here. My wife is a Filipina and My wife is a Filipino and we live in Cambodia. She calls her family daily using Telegram and there are video calls. It costs nothing using their services. I also have used Telegram to call the US and it's free. Okay. In Asia, there aren't any hang-ups on any age disparity. However, the family, especially mom, looks at a foreigner as an ATM. So that's how they look at a foreigner. You have to know that. And the daughter is the ATM card. So you are the ATM, the daughter is the ATM card. When you put the ATM card in the ATM machine, what do you expect? Some liquid, baby. You expect some cash. Okay. I went through this before. My Filipina girlfriend had 10 brothers and sisters, but her mother never asked them for money. Only her. When she asked mom why, she was told because you have a foreigner. Yeah, that's sad. So if you're coming to get married in the Philippines, prepare yourself, understand the culture, know from day one that you're going to support the family. Yeah, it's not every family that will need because there are rich Filipino families. So we should know that. You get married to some of them that are already out of that cycle of poverty. Not super rich, but well enough, good enough. But if you get married, look at the background. How many sisters and brothers does the girl has? You know, she has maybe six siblings, eight siblings. None of them work anything. The family, the father, the mother, they don't work nothing. And then they look at her as the ATM card. So if she's hanging on to you are the machine. You got to pay. Okay. They said, I love Judge Judy, but even though I agree with you, say that Judge Judy does not understand the culture, but this is very old case for Judge Judy. Okay, let's see. Judy, if I am not mistaken, okay. So, because in that case, Judge Judy was confused, like, Why will you have to take care of your family? I don't know if somebody can see the screen. This is it. This is the case. And Judge Judy was like, but why do you want to take care of your family? Why do you have to make money and send to you to the Philippines? Why do you want this man to pay to take care of your family? And then the girl is saying, oh, I'm the first siblings. Oh, a lot the level of unemployment in the Philippines is hard. So is it hard to find a job in the Philippines? Yes, it's very hard. To find a job, sometimes you can get a job, but you know the basic salary here, right? The basic salary here per month is about $200. $200 is like good pay. $300 is like okay, very good. Except you work for the government that you will maybe earn up to $500. But normally, normal day, and then most people they don't even have the opportunity. They apply, but they don't have. I've been here, I've seen the situation. Work to find work here in the Philippines is so hard. You know, it's really hard. That's why you will find a lot of Filipinos around the world. And then there's something that also I'm saying here is most Filipinos, they don't have land. Like in Africa, I'm coming from Africa. I'm coming from Cameroon. Most people don't care about the government jobs because you have land. You have enough land, fertile land. You can plant everything. You can plant your plantation. If you have like 2, 3 hectares, and you plant your bananas, you plant your oranges, you plant your avocado, you have cacao. There's a season where you sell. This season you will sell cocoa. This season you will sell cocoa. You know, every now and then you will sell bananas because banana like every 9 months they produce and then they continue producing. And then you just need to take care a little bit of the farm. Every now and then you will sell guavas, mangoes, oranges. You have a farm. So that's why sometimes I look at the situation like this. Yes, in Africa, you will find somebody that has been a month without $100 because what happens is they don't even sell. They just harvest and eat. So $100, what are they going to buy? They have everything that they need already from the farm. Once you have everything that you have from your farm, you don't need to buy fruits. You don't need to buy food stuff. You don't need to buy nothing. So $100 it can go a long way. And most Africans what they do is they build their own houses. So they build their own houses and they don't pay bills. They don't pay like uh rents. And the highest thing they pay is electricity bill. And some homes nowadays with the Chinese invasion, I call it the Chinese invasion. What they do is they just use the solar system. So the electricity company is, I mean, I think in the future, if they don't also modify their system, a lot of people will change because there's a lot of technology coming in now in Africa, and young people are trying to experiment how to generate their own electricity using different sources. Okay, yeah, I say it's hard. That is true, bro. I say if you have land, you have opportunity. Even banks anywhere loves you. That is true because what happens is before those families that have hectares of land in Africa, now they are rich. You see their children going going on vacations. Really traveling on vacations. Okay, they're going on vacations in France. This because the Chinese companies, a lot of companies, foreign companies coming. And then what they do is they lease, they rent out the land. They divide and rent out. So every year, the company will just deposit money in your account every year. And the company, they are exploiting and doing different kind of things in the land. They're just depositing money in your land, in your account. Then some companies come in and say, okay, we'll do agriculture. Most Chinese companies, what they're doing now is you have 20 hectares, you have 100 hectares, we'll do agriculture and they will give you 20% of everything we get from that, the profit. Good deal. I don't have to do anything. Sit back, send my children to a good university and enjoy the money, you know. So that is something. But I see in the Philippines, they don't have land that is good for agriculture. The islands, with the islands and the sea, all salty water will pollute the land. So when you plant anything, it's difficult. It's difficult the land is not fertile enough. So the people, it's a struggle. The government maybe needs to step in. I'm not, this is not a political issue. It's just a social issue that we are trashing. Okay, let's see what this comment says. He took advantage for that innocent girl and using the girl becomes his slave. Blah, blah, blah. He's bullying. Okay, they say the guy that got married to that girl, to this Filipina girl, took advantage of her. Now, I would like the Western world, like, foreigners, people from America, Canada, Australia, England, they don't understand the culture out here. This girl is 22, the guy is 50. You know, even though the guy refused to support the girl's family, but I don't think that he took advantage of her. The first thing is he brought the girl to the USA. Just bringing the girl from the Philippines to USA is already giving the girl a good opportunity. She's already giving the girl a good opportunity, and then once she's in the USA, and now she's going to get a legal divorce, and then she's going to go her way. Remember that in USA you work 1 hour is $10, bro. That is a full pay here. 1 hour, $10. I mean, it's even $12 now. I think I know people that are earning like $23 an hour. Yeah, people that went to school and then upgraded. Yeah, they make $23 an hour. $23 is 3 day pay here. That's 3 days working 8 to 9 hours. So you have to understand that even though it's just that when she traveled to the States, probably she works with colleagues, work with people that say, hey, you're suffering. This guy is using you, blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness. Bro, that's a lot of money. $15 minimum wage, $15 to $16 minimum wage in the USA. That is like 2 days pay here. That is per hour. It's a 2 day pay. So this person, if he puts in 10 hours a day, he's taking home 160 dollars. That's a month pay. So if I look at the case this way, these are my reactions to the video. If I look at the case this way, I would think that the guy gave the guy gave her a good opportunity in life. Okay, the people watching the video is looking like he was using her for sex, he was using her for, but they were legally married, and then he took her to the States as husband and wife, even though she's too young. But I think her life will change. I think her life will change. And I think many Filipinos will accept to get married to somebody because they want to move to a better country, make a better salary, and support the family. If you work in the States and you make $3,000 a month because they work, bro. When they get there, they work 12 to 16. I know people in US working 16 hours. Africans, they work hard. They do 12 hours in one job and go to another job. They take a rest for 2 hours or 1 hour, go to another job and do 4 hours. Work like that for 5 years before they go back home. They save up a lot of money. They go back home. They operate. They just buy a big plot of land. Yeah, they just work like that. I know a guy that worked in the U.S. for 5 years, and then he went back home. He was sending money and saving money, so he bought 100 hectares because land is cheap. So he bought 100 hectares. If you go to the village chief, and then you give a village chief like $10,000, they were like, okay, from this angle to that angle, as far as you can go ahead. All you need to do is you contribute 10% of everything you get from there back to your community. That is the condition they will give you. Now, he bought over 100 hectares and then planted palm trees. And then after 5 years, he's a millionaire. I'm telling you, he's a millionaire. There are people that come from the US to do like research in his farm. He is rich because he's making palm oil is a lot of money. 100 hectares will give you in total probably $1 million a year. And if you pay the workers and pay everything, you end up with $300 to $400, $300 to $400,000 in your pocket. That is a lot of money. So when you see those people working hard, or if you see a Filipino working hard in the state, and they can actually plan their life well, they will come back home and be good. Okay, let me read on. So somebody said, I remember watching this long ago. I feel sorry for this girl. So sad. I don't think so. I think the girl is happy to be in the US. But I think the girl doesn't want to pay, probably she doesn't want to pay the money that the guy wants him to pay for the bills. You know, I also look at it this way. If somebody comes and get married to you, you need to orientate them that in the US everything costs, because here we use WhatsApp to call. We even use Facebook. Once you are connected to the internet, you can use free calls like WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, whatever, to call. Probably the girl was just using the phone and calling. All they didn't even know that they are charging that phone, that she has to pay. So I think the guy did not orientate the girl. Okay, this one says she had to make calls back home because she was desperately unhappy. I don't blame her at all. Hmm. Why will you be desperately unhappy if you choose something like that? Sometimes you get married to the wrong person, but you have to sacrifice, for the to break out of poverty, like you said, like David Soka said, it's something that it's hard to break out of poverty. So you do it because you want to break out of poverty. Say, hell, I thought that girl was about 8 years old. Let's see. See, she looks young. She looks very young, but she's 25, I think 26. She looks very young. Somebody says I thought she was 8 years old. She looks like a baby, and that's how Asians are. You see an Asian woman, and she looks like probably she's 18. You ask her age, and she said, "I'm 33. I have 3 kids." Yeah, she looks young. And then you ask her age, she say, "Oh, I'm 33. I have 3 kids. I have 4 kids." Like what? So how do I know they are? You see her like this, you just need to look at the. What you need to look at an Asian is the wrinkles. You will find some wrinkles. You know that okay, the age is up there. Don't look at how little they look. Okay, this comments hell. Okay, I thought 8 years old. This resembles sex trafficking. Oh my goodness. Somebody say it resembles sex trafficking. I don't think so. I don't think that if somebody comes from the Western world, from America, to get married in Asia and take the wife back, even if the wife is young, but she's of age, 18 years old, uh, I don't think it's sex trafficking because they are legally married. The law here recognizes that they are married, and then they'll file the papers. They file through the Homeland. Is it Homeland Security? It goes through the embassy. Probably the embassy understand the age of the girl before they grant a visa for the girl to travel. I don't think it's sex trafficking. Yeah, probably she's too young for him, but I don't think it's sex trafficking. And then uh, one thing is in the US, my friend told me he went back to the because he's 70. My friend is 70, and the wife is 45. So that is 25 years difference. 70 and the wife is 45. So they went back home and met the friends that they grew up together. And the friends are like, "Is that your first daughter?" And then they had a daughter together. And they was like, "Is that your granddaughter?" And then he said, "No, that's my wife and that's my daughter." They said, "Oh, you're such," they call him what, a pedophile? You're such a pedophile or something. So they were just, but it's just normal here to find, I think 50 getting married to 25, 30 is just normal in Asia. So tell me, what's the age difference when you see people getting married in US? Is it kind of 50-year-old get married to 25-year-old? That's like half the age. Is it okay? Will people think it's normal? Okay, this comment says, "Girl, what a mess. I assume that he has an agenda to make you his wife, helper, and all the above. I'm glad that you had the courage to break away from him early. Stay strong." But I don't think so because you are young, 20, 20, 22, 23, and you get married to him. He's 50. You know that he's 50. You go over to the USA, he sponsors you and everything, and you go to US, and then the next thing, once you have your papers and everything, you file for a divorce, saying that he's too old for me. No. Before you got married, you knew he was old. You knew. That's why a lot of foreigners don't want to sponsor anybody to move to the US or to move to Canada or any other country. Because once you get there, you have your legal rights to get a divorce. In the Philippines, there's no divorce, right? The law in the Philippines says there's no divorce. Once you're married, you're stuck. Once you're married in the Philippines, you will not separate anymore. You can separate, but you cannot get a divorce certificate. They don't issue divorce certificates. So, and if you go and get married to another person, your husband has a right to file a case against you, and you can go to jail. You can go to jail for that. So, Philippines and I think Philippines and Vatican are the only two cities with this kind of law that there's no divorce. Vatican City in Italy, Rome. Those are the only two countries. I don't know if Vatican City is a country or a city or what. Do they have a president? I don't count Vatican as a city. I think it's just a normal as a country. I think it's just a city in Rome, even though they have their own, you know, Swiss guard, whatever. But to call this person, to call this man a simp or a sex trafficker or this kind of names, I don't think so. I just think that the girl gets married, go over to the US, discover that, oh, I have my rights. Yeah. Oh, I can get a divorce. Oh, my friends are married. I'm married to much younger people. Or probably, oh, my friends they have been divorced twice, three times. Women in America, they just get divorced. The moment you quarrel and you get angry, the next thing you're signing for a divorce. The next thing you're signing for a divorce, you're signing divorce papers. It's so easy to get a divorce in the States, but in places like Africa and Asia, especially the Philippines, getting a divorce sometimes is really, really hard. Hey, welcome, bro. Welcome, my brother. How are you doing? Jojo, are you there?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, let's see. I only see celebrities and billionaires with big age gap in America. Yeah, because celebrities can afford to provide whatever the young girls in America want. Now, the young girls in the Philippines, they don't want that much. They will not ask you for Lamborghini, or they just want a simple good life. You know, they just want to break their family out of the circle of poverty. When I mean poverty, bro, if you are listening to me, when I mean poverty, it means if the family can have something like $10,000 circulating, going around the family, they're out of that circle of poverty. It means the young ones can go to school. It means they can have good food. They can use like maybe $2,000 to modify their house, you expand their house. I'll tell you, you go to houses here, and then you see like 8 to 10 people sleeping in a small room. They call it a communal life, but I think I don't know. Uh, hey, Juju, welcome, bro.
Hey, bro, what time did you come on tonight?
Yeah, I've been here. It's almost an hour, but it's okay. Um, the topic today is about older men, older men getting married to younger women. When I mean older men, I don't mean 50 getting married to 30 or 25. I mean 70 getting married to 20.
Yeah, that's
What do
that's
you think
weird to
about
be
that?
honest. I think that's weird. I don't think it's wrong for like a small age gap. Like even my grandparents, they were I guess a little bit. They had a bigger age gap. It was 18 years between my grandfather and my grandmother. But they had
Right.
15 children and they lived together for 50 years. They had a
Hmm.
beautiful marriage. But when you're talking 65 and then girls in their 20s, like girls, you could be their own, they could be the granddad of the girl. You get what I mean? That's
Right.
weird to me. Why would you want that as a man? Like, she got way too much energy for you. On top of that, she waiting for you to kill over so she could just, collect all your life savings. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even want to go for that? You know?
All right.
So I don't get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm looking it in this way, in this perspective. Like the Filipinos, I can't blame them. There are no jobs here. There are no jobs. They want to break out of that cycle of poverty so they can at least get their family to another level in life. Now, okay, uh, my workers, the guys working there, they make like $8 is it $8 a day, right? $8 a day is not like they think it's good enough. Even though I see it's small, but they think $8 a day is good. And they have a family of eight, like 8 kids. The wife, the father, and 8 kids in the family. And then the grandmother, the grandfather. All of them, they feed on this $8 a day, and then they pay bills with this $8 a day. Now, I asked the question, this guy with these daughters, the daughter is one of the daughter is 19 already. And then I see the way the daughter looks at me, and I'm just looking my way, because they know I'm single, but they keep looking at me and trying to make faces. But I just look at it like, if somebody comes even 70-year old with a few bills, a few, how do you call the dollar, a few dollar bills, and then is able to support the family $500 a month, boom, it's a deal. The whole family is gonna tell that girl, go and get married. It's a deal. Because why? They wanna break out of that extreme. It's not just extreme. So what's your take? What do you think about this, bro?
I feel like I don't know. From what I see, that's actually the minority. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, because yeah, of course, the Philippines gets a bad rap and everything. Oh, poverty, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm out here in Manila right now, right? And
You're in Manila
I'm
now?
yeah, I'm in Manila now. I came out here.
Oh, nice. How is life in Manila, bro?
It's cool. I'm at the Hotel Bellevue. It's like a 6-star hotel. My buddy paid for me, so I said, "All right, shoot."
What? Your
Yeah,
buddy? Your buddy in the States?
nah, my buddy here in the Philippines. So
Oh,
it's called yeah, the
you got
Bellevue. It's
you
nice.
got friends in higher places, huh?
Exactly. So that ties into my whole point of like I'm seeing Mercedes Benz, Toyota Land Cruisers. I'm seeing
Uh-huh.
BMWs out here, Harley Davidsons. I'm like, and this country is supposed to be somewhat poor. Give me a break. So
Uh-huh.
you do have a minority. I'm going to say not even minority. You probably have about, what do they call it? A lower class, right? You do have lower
Yeah.
class just like you have anywhere on earth, but you do have a thriving middle class. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
Yes.
a lot of these people actually are doing well. You know what I mean? It's not everyone, but a lot of them, they build their houses, they work their jobs, they take care of their fam. So you probably have that rare minority because we see them all the time at the mall. Grandpa, you know what I'm saying? Grandpa from the
Yeah.
States or from Australia, something with a little PYT, you know what I mean? We see it.
Remember when we went to Naval, when we were having
uh,
our dinner in Naval? Was it lunch, breakfast, brunch?
uh,
And then
hmm
this guy came in with a little baby. You were, I think you were talking about it, or Ned? Was it you? I was
Nah, it was
like,
me and you. What dude is
yeah, I'm
old,
like,
gray
what's
hair.
going on here? But the thing is, my question is, okay, let's say the girl is getting married for the money, and you get married to that kind of person. How will you hold a conversation?
Right.
She's not matured enough. Her brain is not even up to that level where she can hold a conversation with you. What are you guys going to be talking about? But
Right.
sometimes when you're almost of the same age, or when somebody is matured, you can have a conversation, you can talk about things, you can talk about similar things that you understand, and
Right.
actually it builds up the friendship. How are you going to be 70 building a friendship with a 20-year-old?
Yeah.
It's hard.
Exactly.
It's hard.
You're gonna be
It's
giving them sponge baths in like 10 years. You know what I'm
That's it.
saying?
That's it. So
I don't get it, bro.
there was this case that I did on Senator Rafi's show. This
Uh
72-year-old Canadian came over here, got married to a 20-year-old girl. They got to their hotel. The girl ran away. The girl started
That's what he
crying and
gets.
ran away. I'm like, probably she saw something that she was scared. Like how
Oh
is
my goodness.
because you're 72 years, nothing is straight in your body. Everything is shrinking.
Right.
And probably the girl is used to seeing some kind of smooth looking kind of body, and she just cried and ran away.
My gosh. Nah, that's wild. But what like we say, form follows function, right? So the
Yeah,
form of which hold on, Eddie, give me 1 second.
yeah, bro.
My bad. So we know form follows function, right? I always say it all the time because it's ever true. You
Right.
know, the form will follow the function, meaning what you're looking for is going to actualize itself physically. So if you're looking for that somebody to take advantage, and to give you a sponge bath, you know what I mean,
Mm,
and to take all your
yeah,
life savings and all your retirement, your earnings, and if you're looking to be swindled, that's going to come in the form of a little cute foreign young woman. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
With
exactly.
nothing to lose, nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you get.
You know, uh, a Nigerian politician was
Hmm.
caught running almost naked in South Africa,
Uh,
in South Africa, because a young girl, he went to South Africa, got a young girl in a hotel. The girl took everything from him, even his clothes. The thing is, he tried to do a transfer to pay money to the girl's account. But the transfer did not go through because the Nigerian bank and South African bank probably has to go through Swift and all those things. The girl wanted the money, la la la. La 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 means right there. And the girl just packed up everything, the clothes and everything, and got out of the hotel. The old fool, the old fool. Instead of just staying in the hotel room, making a call, you have to make a call like, please, can you bring me some new clothes? I have a situation here. He was following this girl behind, like, bring my clothes, bring my.
hey yo,
He got,
wow!
he got the disgrace of the year. And that was the end of his political career. Everything
I
went,
bet.
yeah, everything ended. That was a disaster.
Let me ask you,
So,
Eddie.
yes,
Oh,
sir.
go ahead. Go ahead. My bad. I'm
Yeah, go
sorry. I
ahead.
thought you were the.
Yeah,
What
you
do
go
you
ahead.
think of the What do you think of the two most dangerous things in the universe? I want to know.
The two most dangerous things in the universe to me, the politicians, um, yes, the politicians and the guns.
You know what I would say?
Yeah, go ahead.
The two most dangerous things in life are lust and women. You get what I mean? Lust is more
Lots of women.
dangerous than women. Yeah, women are dangerous, but they're not as dangerous as lust. You get what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
Like especially from a male perspective, lust is our number one enemy to our soul, to our
Mhm,
money, to everything. But then,
mhm.
second to lust is the means by which the lust comes. The woman. Women are dangerous, bro. Know what I'm saying?
Don't say that. Is your wife beside you?
Elle
Go
est
ahead.
ici. Elle est ici, sa maison.
Okay. The thing is, uh, yeah, I'll talk about that. But let me first tell you the reason why I think that politicians are the most dangerous people. Because when you have power, and politicians, normally the word politicians means bad people. Just that word politics means bad is a bad thing, because it's a dangerous game. It's an evil. I always differentiate the leaders and politicians. I separate these two. You understand?
Yeah,
I
I'm
always
listening. I get
separate.
you.
Yeah, a leader is somebody that cares so much about the people, works for the people, wants to see some progress in the society. He doesn't care about his own personal benefits, uh, what he will, whether he will be re-elected next year or not. But politicians will go to war with Iran, go to war with Venezuela. They will destroy they will kill a whole group of people in the name of eliminating some race. They will do all these things because they have the power. They have the power. Like right now, if Trump says US attack Iran, it's over. Just his word. Because he has the power. So he's a politician. I don't see him as a leader. I see him as a politician that wants to flex his muscles. A leader will say, okay, I call Iran, sit Iran down, say, look, this is why we don't want you guys to hold it, to keep these things, because we think these things are dangerous for I mean, and then you have a seat. A leader wants always looking for a solution that is peaceful, that will not shed blood. So that's why I said that politicians are the most, dangerous set of people. And then they even have immunity. They have immunity because during the tenure, you cannot actually just put a case against the president of the United States. They have immunity. Whatever they're doing, they say, I'm doing it for the interest of the country. Bullshit. I
Let
don't
me ask
know.
you this:
Yes, sir.
what politician would you die for? Any politician.
Ibrahim Traore, bro.
Traore. True, 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 true.
Ibrahim Traore, the Mali president, as Captain Wood. Uh, Now I have my four favorite politicians in Africa now: Ibrahim Traore, Mali, and Niger. Those guys,
Mm.
I like those three. The one of the guy of is it Malawi president or Namibia? Namibia and Malawi. These two, yeah, Namibia and Malawi. Namibia is a lady, Malawi is a guy. I like these two also. So I have about five that I really I do like. I used to I used to be okay with Nelson Mandela. He was a good leader because he did not turn he did not turn the blacks against the whites. He tried to fix the country and then let the people get over their differences and then move on. That's why South Africa is a great nation today, because they figure out how to get over their differences. But coming to that issue of saying that women are the most dangerous things in the world, I'll say true to an extent. True to an extent is because, yeah, Davison says Ibrahim Traore is good. Shout out to Hans 12345. Welcome back to the channel, Hans. So women are like this. The way they were created, they can turn against you at any time once they are angry. That's why when the Bible says, men, love your women, the Bible doesn't say anything about women loving men. It means once you get married to a woman, you have to love them. Because if a woman gets angry and turns against you, they say, even the Bible says, she is more dangerous than the venom, the most poisonous snake.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but when you love them, they become more softer and more nice. You just have to figure out. A man has got to figure out, how am I going to love this woman to make sure that she is going to never going to turn like, because sometimes, bro, I grew up. If my mom gets angry, my dad just walk away. Because
Same. Same.
this is it. Once she gets angry, she talks. She goes out of the topic. You know,
Right.
probably things that they discuss in their room, just the two of them. She just put them out there. And then she will discover herself later. So it's the man that has to come in and then control, uh, take care of that situation. That's why in the Western world, there's a lot of divorce. Why is there a lot of divorce? There's pressure on the man. Once there's pressure on the man, you have to hustle, you have to make money, this, that, that. You don't have that time to learn how to love nicely. If you were in the States, you will love different than you are here. Here you have your time. Even though you work, but you have your time, you can go and play a basketball. You relax, your brain will calm down, you turn, and then I'm not saying that you don't get into conflicts, but one, two, three, you call her by your side, you tap her, you tell her a few sweet words. That's all that is needed. You don't drink beer. You don't go to the bar, and your friends will be saying, "I forget about that." You know. So I think men, the most dangerous thing is our how to control. If you don't have wisdom, lack of wisdom should be the most dangerous thing. What do you think?
Because I mean, think
Are you
about
there?
it. Yeah,
Uh
can you hear
huh.
me? Okay.
Yeah, good.
The reason why I said lust is so dangerous because it's an enemy of wisdom. You know what I mean? Lust is literally enemy of wisdom. And think about it. Those who are wise tend to be the best with women. You know what I mean? Like they tend to be like very focused people. You know what I'm saying? Very
Yeah,
monogamous people. Like my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? He had his wife, my grandmother, 50 years, 15 children. To me, he was the wisest person on planet Earth, more wise than Solomon. You know what I mean?
right,
And
right.
he knew how to control himself. But when you're
Right.
talking about a man who can't control himself, as we all are at times, usually the
Hmm.
common denominator is all the same: bad relationship with women. You get what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
they dangerous, man.
that's true because every time I'll tell you something in Africa, all right? We're just sharing our cultures. Every time
Mm.
that family quarrels, like two couples, they have a quarrel. They usually take the case to the family compound. The elders will come, sit around, talk to the woman. They talk to the woman, hear the woman's part of the case, and then they tell the woman to go. They never judge the case while the woman is there. Because, one, they will just tell her, go, we will call you back later. And then they talk to the man. The man would say all the things that the woman are doing, and then they will just. I have attended such sessions, and then I have the opportunity to listen to the judgment. It's always like when you were getting married to this woman, you knew that she's a woman. That's why we call them women. You knew that she was going to be like this. You knew that she was going to. Why did you allow her to get to that level? That is the question is always why did you have to allow her to get to that level? Because you must have allowed her when you start an argument and you hold on to the argument, they go from 1 to 100. So when an argument starts at home, it's either you walk away or you just say it's okay, let's talk about this later. Find a way to quench it. She will boil and boil and boil, and then later take her into the room, do what you have to do. By the time that the deed has been done, they even forget about what they were even arguing with you about because you have done your duty. They will even forget about it. And then you tell them a few sweet words, that is it. And that is how the African men they succeed to keep 3 to 4 women, to get married to 3 to 4 women and take and control them. And then some people will come and say, oh, I can't even take care of my one wife. How can you be getting married to five, three, four, and then all of them are happy? It's not like you are too rich. So the first thing as a man, we need to pray for wisdom, like really pray for wisdom, how to control a situation. If you can control a situation, you are okay.
I totally agree. I feel like not only controlling situations, but controlling ourselves, controlling our raw masculine energy, being able to funnel it into something, you know what I mean? Being able to like
Yeah,
overcome like desires which will break us. Like I really want to focus on the youth, you know what I mean? Like the young guys, like, bro, I'm in my 30s. Don't do what I did, be better than I was when I was your age, you know what I mean? Because you will fall into traps and they will get hard to get out of, especially when it comes to the women. And it's funny you brought up about the women in the Venom, and I remember that's actually from the book of Sirach, right? The Wisdom of Sirach, and he
yeah,
goes
yeah.
in. You want to talk somebody who goes in on women? He says that it's no anger like a bear's anger, and it's no anger like a woman's anger. You know what I
Right,
mean? And he says
right.
it's better to live under a leaky roof than to live with a contentious woman. He also says that. You know?
True. I have read that.
Yeah. He
I've
doesn't
read
play
that.
around. Yeah.
Means it doesn't say she should get a divorce if she's angry. It means make sure that she is okay before you go to bed. If not, your balls will be cut off in the morning. make
True.
sure, make sure whatever you have to do it because you're not doing it for her, you're doing it for yourself and for your household.
That's why
She
I'm
gets
not buying
angry.
this whole.
Some crazy ones will get angry and burn the house down.
I'm not buying this whole idea, Eddie. Like, oh, any particular culture's women are like so subservient and sweet. It's like all women are the same, bro. They will blow up on you if need be. Come on, I don't care
all
where
of
they from.
all of them are the same. They will back you up if there's love, and they will turn against you
Exactly.
if it's gone. Make sure you stay on the right side. I hope
you know.
I hope your wife is not listening, and after this, you have to answer some questions.
She knows I'm speaking the truth. I ain't saying no lie. I'm not coming at her or other women. I'm just saying, like, women
It's
by
a
their nature,
it's a general
you
thing. You
know.
know, sometimes when we were growing up, I really see that my mom will get angry. My dad will go out, call us, and say, "Please go and talk to your mom. Take this money, go and buy this, and come and give your mom." I say, "I send it," and then he doesn't want to stay there. He will send us to go buy something and then come give to her. Then when you come and give her, and then she knows that okay, it's coming, it's my son that is giving. Okay, she will pretend and then just take it. and keep it. But if my dad brings her something at that particular moment, she will just throw it away. I'm like, okay. And after a while, she will calm down.
Maybe that's why these old guys are coming here because they didn't dealt with that Karenness for 30, 40 years. They like, oh, I'm gonna go overseas and get me a nice little sweet thing. She's not gonna be like the Karen I had for 40 years. But then you come here and you mess with one of these girls and you piss them off, she's gonna turn into the same exact women that you left in your own country. You know what I'm saying? Oh
Exactly.
my god.
Exactly. You're saying the truth.
But you just want a little
Exactly.
sweet. Oh, yeah, she's gonna treat me right and be nice to me and cater to me. Yeah, until
Uh-huh.
that money dry up, all of a sudden you tell her that you ran out of money,
And then,
she gonna be, oh well, that sounds like a you problem, you know?
right, shit will go down.
Exactly, bro.
I always say, if you get married to a woman that you know she doesn't love you, for example, you're 50 and you know that you're getting married to a 20-year-old, obviously there's no love. It's financial.
Facts. What do you
Yeah,
call it?
it's
Financial
true.
dating.
David, what jealousy in the Philippines is huge. It's a big thing. And then the Filipinos, they can investigate everything about you. Even if you talk to a girl now, before you get to the house, they already know that, hey, you talk to this girl, who is she? They are like, I call them stalkers. They will stalk your ass. They will make sure they get every little information about you. This I'm Jojo, I'm talking about this comment that David said on the comment section, that jealousy I heard is serious in the Philippines. Yes, uh, it's very serious. If you are dating a girl in the Philippines, make sure you look at her, you compliment her. Don't say, "Hey, that girl is beautiful." Beside her, she will say, "Go, go, go, go to that girl, go, go." She doesn't want to hear anything. You don't have to compliment. Even you guys are watching a movie, and then you say, "Hey, I like this girl. She's beautiful. She's cute." So I'm not beautiful. I'm not good enough. That's a start. You will have to answer the questions. Jojo, what do you think about jealousy in the Philippines?
I mean, to me, it's typical of other places, especially back home. There is a different approach I noticed with the women and the people here towards jealousy.
Hmm.
Um, I would say from a dating standpoint, yeah, you're pretty much cooked if you bring up other women or something like that. Um, and but at the same time, though, Eddie, you know it's sad.
No.
Some of these some of these girls aren't jealous. So it's been cases in which the foreigners come in and they got three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 of them, and the women all in cahoots. Like, all right, whatever. As long as I get my little cut, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
But
very sad. So
if she's not jealous, probably the love is not there. It's not strong. No, it's not only about the love. It's not only about the love. The thing is, she knows that you are going to divide the dollar you are going to give her to that other lady as well. So it's not
exactly,
always about the love. It's about protecting what is theirs. They want to,
exactly,
yeah, they want to protect their investment. They're investing the time and the punani, so they need to protect it.
exactly. I mean, I would say if you're gonna come in, you're trying to date, just what I mean, be smarter than you would at home. You know what I mean? Don't try to come here with the same sort of tactics, bro, because believe me and you, they didn't seen it all before, bro. They can smell you from literally whatever country you coming from. They can already smell you. They know what type of timing you're on before you even get here. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Manage your money. Don't give it all. Don't show them that too much love. Too much love doesn't, it will just train you a little bit here. They are great detective secret accounts to follow you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like I know in my Facebook, any girl I talk to, they will go and create other accounts and then they try to chat you as if they are another girl. They are on your TikTok, they are on your Facebook, they are everywhere.
Oh my
They even
gosh.
watch your life. Like they watch you, but they don't say nothing. They just watch and listen to whatever you say. They analyze it.
You know what,
They
Eddie?
note it down. Yeah,
When we were on TikTok live the other day, I was thinking
right.
like, bro, every woman that comes up here is a widow. Is a widow. Rest in peace to the husbands. But I'm like, damn, what are y'all doing to your husbands for? Like, are you killing your husbands?
That's not
Why is
true.
everyone that
That's not true. I've seen cases. I've seen cases. So I know. I know. For the sake of TikTok, I just listen, but that's not true. A woman comes up, she knows that okay, she's of marriage age, she's 40. Oh, my
right?
husband died of a heart attack. My husband died of this. The husband is sitting beside her.
Exactly.
No, the husband is sitting beside her. They are looking for cash. They're looking for the next foreigner. They know
Exactly.
that a foreigner will see them and then probably say, hey, so they get to talk and then the dollar will start flowing in. The next moment they're feeding the family. That's not true. And then you see some of those
Exactly.
people, they are only the poor ones. The rich women will never do that.
Exactly. They're gonna
Yeah,
keep
it's
it
the
straight
poor.
up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't count about 5, 6 widows who came on here. I'm like, every single woman that's coming on Eddie's TikTok is a widow. I'm like, what the heck?
My TikTok is attracting the widows. And then
I'm
you know
like,
what happened?
eh,
You know what happened?
what's that?
Ankara, right?
Uh,
The girl in the UK.
right.
Yeah, so I've been talking with her, and then we are really talking good. So she came on live. I was trying to introduce her, like, oh, this is my girl, this is my wife. And then the one that says she's a widow just said, oh, but you said you are single. Problem. Snitch.
Hey,
She just snitched on me. But I like the girl because she was very relaxed about it. She wanted to create like kind of a conversation, and like something was wrong. Started and they were on her side, like, yeah, he's cheating on you. Why will he come here and says he's single? If you have a wife, you should not say you are single.
plus, you got to be careful, guys. Like, because if it ain't money is the motivation, it's mixed babies. Oh, I just want mixed babies. What the heck? I ain't here to be your freaking, you know what I'm saying? Your, what do they call it? Breeder? You know what I mean? I ain't here to be no breeder. I'm a man with a soul. I
That's
don't
true.
care if you want curly haired babies. That ain't my problem. So if it ain't
I
the money, it's the genetics. You know what I mean?
don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about what you want.
Uh,
But it's
but
just a portion. Actually, all these things we're saying is just a percentage of the population that is like that. You will actually
right,
find a genuine, good, hardworking Filipino. I've seen them. They are there. They think positive. They don't want you for your money. They need a man.
exact
They need a man because the men here are scarce as well. There's shortage of men here. David, I
and
don't know if you're
weak.
married, but there's shortage of men in this country, bro.
And they're weak. A lot of them. I hate to say it. I love my Filipino brothers, but it's like, bro, a lot of them are a little bit weaker. Not in terms of like physical strength, but just like in manliness and toughness. You know what I
They
mean?
they act like women. All of them have this, this shaking kind of. Okay, I'm single coming in Philippines. Okay, David, if you are coming to Philippines, that's okay. Probably you will you want to contact us on Facebook, you can use Breezer's channel. Breezer's channel, that's my Facebook. If you need like a point of contact or any kind of orientation or on any kind of help, you are good to go. And I don't know, but we have a lot of women on our TikTok channel looking for men. I'll be going live on TikTok and they're always there looking for men. Maybe you want to have a look and see if one will fit you. But just be careful with the women that talk easily and tell you sweet things and then start, just be careful. You have to take your time. What I will advise you is you come to the Philippines and you date a couple of women. You touch this one, and then you compare. You will know their characters. You know the one that wants to just spend the dollar. You know everything. You know the one that actually, suits you. Even Juju is married, so he knows. He knows what I'm talking about. Because all the women will be good. They will give you a nice hot bed. They will prepare your meal. They will do this. But there is something that is showing that would show you that this one is pretending and this one is genuine. When you meet them in person and you spend some time, you will know,
Exactly.
right? You will know that this one is genuine. This is the person I want to keep by my side. This one I need to trash. So if you need to come to the Philippines, just be careful. And then another thing I want to say is once you come into the Philippines, do not rush in buying. They will tell you, oh, there's this land here. Let's go and buy this land. There's this house. Instead of renting, rent your, in fact, rent your apartment, live there, let her come and visit you. Don't give her access to your apartment first until you are sure that she's the one you want to keep, you know, before you let her come and stay with you. Just let her come and visit. Even you can take her to the hotel anywhere if you want. Those kind of little things are very, very important. Uh, Juju, David says he's single and coming to the Philippines. What kind of advice can you give him?
I would say, like you said, Eddie, take your time. I don't know. I think we probably touched on it on one of these sessions, but bear in mind they do have adultery laws here in the Philippines. That is a big, huge offense. So don't mess with no married women. Period. Leave them alone, bro. There's so many more out there. Forget the married ones. Don't even spit at their direction. You know what I mean? In addition to that, like you said, Eddie, we don't need to come out here flashing no cash. Keep it simple, man. Like, just keep it simple and chill, bro. Don't come out here thinking you Mr. Big Bucks. Just relax. You know what I mean? And yeah, you can find a good one. There's tons of them. You ain't got to be in a rush, but it's. I think you know what, Eddie. We be thinking with. We always talk about this. We always
Uh,
thinking with the little head. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what can I put the oil stick in when I'm changing the oil? You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Man, that ain't gonna feed your kids. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
That ain't gonna freaking
right,
make you breakfast. Uncle
right.
Ned, is that Uncle Ned?
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
Uncle
going
Ned is
on?
here.
Hey, happy Friday to you.
Same to you
Welcome,
there.
welcome. What's been going on with you?
I can barely hear you guys.
You cannot hear?
I can hear just a little bit. It sounds like you're way off. Way. Turn your mic up.
How
My
about now?
mic is
Can you hear
on.
us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
mine
now I
too.
got you.
Can you
Okay.
hear me now?
Yeah.
What
Okay,
y'all up to,
okay.
Uncle Ned? What you guys doing in Tacloban? I'm in Manila right now.
Oh, that's right. You told me you had to go up there for a little bit. The weather is actually great here. It's been no rain. It's been hot. It's kind of nice. You know, I wanted to go out to Haro, the farm, but we're waiting first with some gravel to be delivered. So nothing much other than just, the coffee thing, the ball thing.
Oh yeah. Philippine life. It's chill, right? We be chilling. We be out here really chilling, taking it easy.
We,
That's what it's
we,
all about. It ain't about all work and no play.
we were out at Princess yesterday making some interviews. You check the channel, Julian. You will check. You will see the videos. One of the video we did at Princess yesterday with Uncle Ned and a couple that had a video went viral on YouTube saying that she gambled the money, the husband's money off. So you are ca- check that. Check my channel. You'll see it. I just posted this 5 p.m.
Yeah, that couple. I watched some of the videos today. It was interesting how you cut it up. It came out pretty good, being that I guess you're going to make three different episodes out of it. But
Yeah,
yeah, but again, for me, it was the typical thing that foreigners do when they get over here. The typical mistakes. It's almost like Groundhog Day, where you see it over and over and over, and you know the story before it's even told.
right. And that's what we're just telling David here because David says he's coming to the Philippines on the comment section. We're just telling him like keep it simple, keep your cash within your where you can reach it. Don't hand over your cash to somebody. Get married, know her. Take your time. Like you really have to take your time. But this, I wanted to just add on this, David. In the Philippines, there's no divorce. So if you meet a woman with kids, know that she's been married. Just stay away from her. Go and look for a girl that is single and no kids. Stay away because if the man files a case, and there's already a scam about this. I've seen so many cases. The man will send the lady to go and fornicate with, I mean, to go and have an affair with a stranger, with a foreigner, and then the man will then bring the police to you. Once the man brings the police, what they do is they will the police will come take you and say, "Oh, you have to pay this amount of money. If not, you are going to will take you to court. You are going to jail." So these kind of stories, just stay away from married women, uh, anybody with kids. Those people telling you, "Oh, I'm a widow." Forget. They're seeing a lot of single, beautiful women. Stay away from those people.
I see you, Eddie, on your channel. You got 76,000, 27,000, 18. Eddie doing numbers over there at Breezers. Wow.
Eddie get ready to get paid.
Yes, sir.
He gonna
Yeah,
hire you and me to clean the breezes over there and whatnot. We gonna be working for him.
things are going good with the channel these days. I mean, you know, the moment I discovered the social issues and all this advice about the Philippines and how to, the moment I discovered this, I then knew that that's my niche because when I started this, I was all over the place.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
love them love scam videos, right? Love
yeah,
story
but you have
scam,
to
whatever
talk
they
about
call
something that is affecting the people. You
it.
know,
Yeah.
if you don't talk about things that you are into your agriculture, you are into your nature, you have people that love that. You know, uh, but I love this kind of a topic. Looking at social issues, men and women, the way they communicate, the way they react on daily issues, what is going on, how the women are duping the men, and all those kind of things. These are
Maybe,
topics that I really that interest me as well. It's something that I have joy talking about. So I do more research on
maybe,
this.
maybe Juju has some content up there. He's in Manila. That's the original Naked City of stories.
Yeah, Jitu, is it
Yeah.
okay if you step out and make some interviews. Like you meet people with good English, and then you ask them some questions. What I would like you to do for your channel is interview a few young people about things, like just ask the 2 or 3 questions and then post on your channel. You do post different 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes kind of videos with interviews. There's questions that will bring a lot of interaction.
What part of Manila you in?
I'm in it's a place called Philinvest, Montelupa, but it's like this giant Filipino business section. It's like this little. It's a mini city basically.
Wow,
Staying at
I never,
yeah,
I never heard of it. Is it Makati or Manila?
Montelupa, I think, or Mutalupa, something like that.
Read that name? Oh,
So I'm here.
There's a prison or a jail nearby there, my wife said.
Uh, yeah,
Ah,
we're at the
okay.
Bellevue right now. You ever heard of the Bellevue Hotel? This place is crazy good, and I ain't had
Oh,
to pay a single dime.
yeah, it sounds like one of them 5 stars. Just the name of it sounds like some old risk, um, nice kind of expensive place. When you hear Heritage, Bellevue, certain names, it's tell me you're gonna pay a big price to go there.
Well, it was free 99 for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. So
But if you didn't get that break, what would it have normally have been? About $100-$200 a night?
I think it's like 130 a night. Last time I checked,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I ain't paying that.
I know. But you know what? $100 hotel in the Philippines, boy, that's an expensive hotel.
Exactly. Breakfast buffet, pool, rooftop
Oh
bar.
yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
Yeah,
if I pay $30, how much did we pay in Omok?
Oh
Was it like $40, right?
25. Or something.
yeah, but you know what you missed yesterday, Eddie? When you were
No,
talking to Jeff? When you were talking to Jeff?
no,
He stayed in Cebu at a hotel next to the New Star. I don't know if you know the New Star, that mall that's really expensive over there. He
right.
paid 24,000 a night for a room.
Sheesh.
24,000 what?
Pesos.
Pesos. Like 350,
But he's loaded, man.
$380.
Jeff is loaded. You would tell that he has some extra cash.
That's $400.
I ain't
Yeah, that's
paying
the
that.
mistake. That's the mistake that foreigners will also do here. A hotel in the state that you pay for $100, and you come here and you say, okay, $50 is nothing, bro. That is huge money. I wouldn't pay. I
Exactly.
wouldn't even, if it was not for Uncle Ned's birthday. I wouldn't pay $50 for a hotel for what?
I think the most I paid 30. No, the most I paid was like, yeah, like 28 to $32 a night. And I thought that was high here in the
Yeah,
Philippines
24K. Yeah, David, 24K here is about uh 400 $450. Yeah, that's a
per
lot,
Yeah,
man.
night.
$450 a
What
night.
is wrong
If
with this? Oh, he must have got it like that. I'm
that's
sorry.
the that's the guy that he interviewed yesterday with the girl that uh, gambled his money away. They stayed up there.
What?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. That's why I'm sitting there. I'm listening to the story, and I'm looking at him. I'm looking at her. The boy dropping some money. He did you hear? He told you that he paid for the SRRV.
for the resident visa.
Special
Yeah, how much?
retirement visa.
Yeah, you know how much he said he paid?
It's like
No, how much?
75 grand, right? 80 grand.
30,000 US dollars.
What?
Oh boy. This dude is tripping. I mean, he must got it
Wait,
like
is that
that.
money? Is that money in his account or what?
I don't know whose account. It don't matter. It's in the Philippine account now because he said to me, he said, "Yeah, you're military. That's why you can pay 1,500, but I can't get that price. I don't have any military experience. I had to pay 30,000." But he applied it
Sheesh.
to his condo in what do they call that place? Galleria. Okay, he stays in a place near Galleria, and so he said He paid the 30,000 with the bank, and then let him take the 30,000 and apply it to the condo. But he said as soon as he applied the money to the
Okay.
condo, all the
Uh-huh.
fees ate up his money.
Yikes.
What the fee?
See, the scam in the Philippines is that you buy into a condo. In America, the scam is the timeshare. And then they say, well, we have to upgrade the elevator. Everybody lives here, so everyone has to pay a portion towards the upgrade of your house. We have to put in new steps or paint or repairs or whatever. You pay for that. That comes to the owners. And if you own a condo there, then every time they have an expense is divided up amongst all the owners and you pay it.
Mm-hmm.
I know a dude who lost like 11 million pesos on a condo. Like I know him personally. And I'm
Yeah.
like, are you out of your mind? Ain't no way in hell I'm paying that much money for no condo. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, those condos are the biggest scam going, and you'd be a fool to buy a condo in the Philippines because they built too many of them, and half of them are empty. So why
That's
would
right.
you pay for a condo when they're a dime a dozen? When
And you'll
if you
never
got
own it.
well, I don't know how it works. I just was never interested because when I first got here, I don't know if the condos have changed, but when I first got here, I went inside of them. They were like crackerjack boxes. They were super small. I'm only 5'9" and I could touch the ceiling, which means
Yeah.
I didn't like that
They,
low.
they build some shitty condos.
Yeah, it's not like what you're gonna see in Thailand.
Nah,
Thailand,
Thailand has got. If
yeah,
you go to Lumpini condo in Thailand, bro, it's like you are in a different world. The space, the environment. There's a walking space outside. There are like 4 or 5 different swimming pools. You have the
yeah,
basketball court, the volleyball court, and then the room is
yeah,
big. It's huge,
yeah,
We went to the
but
oh crap.
uh-huh.
I said glitching. Oh no, it was glitching on my end. I didn't hear anything. I'm listening.
yeah. So that he was sitting there telling us all that. I don't know if you were catching it, but I was listening when he told me it's called the New Star. It's next to what's that? Seaside Seaside Mall. And I'm telling you, boy, that thing is expensive. They got every big name in there, Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, you name it. And you go in there, the place is half empty because if you go in there, there's nothing that you can buy in there, even if it's a pair of pants that's under $100. you know, so I said, who's buying this stuff? But
You know what's
that's the way.
crazy?
All they do is that those are the places that they use to launder money.
Yeah, probably, but I mean, it's brand new. You should see it, and they've got a hotel on each side of it, and the rooms start at about $300 a night.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. I ain't paying that. They
I
got this
know.
country club over here.
Come on, Juju. I know you've been in there already. You probably been there a few times.
Like you said, they built like crap. We went to one last time I was here, and it was on this country club, right? And mind
Yeah,
you, me and Julia, we got invited in. I've never been in the country. I'm a kid from the city. I ain't never been in no country club. And we walking around just to look at the artwork or whatever. And the lady's like, "Oh, you guys want to go on a tour?" And we're like, "Not really." She's like, "Oh no, don't worry, it's free." And we're like, "Okay, whatever." So she takes us to like a 200 square, not even 200 square foot. It was like 75, 80, 80 square foot condo. She talking about some 50 million for it starting. I'm like,
50 what?
what?
50
50 million
million pesos.
pesos.
Were
She
you
must
buying
have
the
been
whole condo,
tripping.
or were you buying the whole condo, or just one? Were you buying the whole building?
No, like one condo in the country club. I'm like, 50 million? 200,000 pesos per month.
Yeah,
And
Hundred
those
thousand.
places
I'm
are
not
very
paying that.
expensive. You know, I
that's
spent 2 weeks in BGC. I was like, get me out of here. I'm
I
not.
hate it up
This is
there.
not a kind of place. I was in BGC for 2 weeks.
yeah,
I wanted to rent because I have a friend that is living in BGC. So he gave me an extra room in his place, and I wanted to settle in BGC. I wanted to rent a room. Room there is 25,000. A normal room and living room, but it's this small. Like it's this small.
yeah. It's small.
25,000.
Yeah. So
Not
That's
a night. You
it's
talking
like
about buying it or you talking about renting it?
per
you're
month,
renting
right?
it a month. A month is this
Twenty
small.
five
Once you put the
thousand.
TV and one sofa, you have only one sofa. The whole thing is full. The living room is full. There's no place for extra kitchen. I'm like, why should I be living like this? This is
Ain't
just like
nobody got
coming from
time for that.
prison, going to prison.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, "Oh, I talked to the landlady for you. If you want." I'm like, "Bro, I'm going to Tacloban. I'm going to the space. I love to have space, you know." And then everything. Tacloban has got everything. All the shopping malls. What do you need here?
Yeah, but see, that's what happens when the foreigners come over here and they haven't seen anything. I've got friends that are up in Angeles City and they've never been anywhere but Manila and Angeles City. They have no idea of the Visaya, Mindanao,
Hmm.
Palawan, none of that stuff. Because they get here and they think, oh, wow, I'm in the Philippines. I know the Philippines. I've been here 10 years. Well, you've been here 10 years in two cities, Manila and Angeles City. You don't know the Philippines at
You
all.
don't. You don't know nothing.
Yeah, but they're happy with that, so I just leave them alone. You know, you
I
got
heard
all
that.
kinds here.
I heard that somebody is keeping their passports. I don't know. I heard something like that.
I don't know about that. Nobody's touching my passport in any country I go to.
Exactly. I ain't giving my passport to a soul. You
That's right.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Bro,
No, that's the
your
first.
passport is the only thing you need to keep with you. Because if you want to move and that passport is not there, you are stuck.
Like
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia or something. UAE taking people's passports. They ain't touching my passport.
Well, I ain't got nothing to do with the Middle East. I'm not going over there for nothing. There's nothing over there I lost. Ain't nothing over there I want to get. I'm not going to the Middle East.
But you were
Oh,
in the
Mr.
military
Dad,
and
can
you
we get your
probably worked
passport?
there, right? Did you work? Did you work there in the military? Did you ever work in the Middle East when you were in the military?
I've never been to the Middle East ever. Nowhere near it.
Nothing but sand.
Yeah, I've been to some pretty nasty places, but nothing Middle East. As soon as they said two words, and I'm like, I'm not. I'm counting me out. Muslim or Middle East. But now I had to soften that. I had to soften that because when I went to Malaysia, those are the good Muslims. I met a cab driver. He was a Muslim. We got to talking, and he said, "No, no, no. All Muslims not the same." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "The ones over here in the Middle East, boom, bow, you dead." He said, "The ones over here, we smoke weed." I said, "What?" He said, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We different Muslim. We party. We enjoy life. We don't blow up things." I said, "Okay, I like you. You a good Muslim."
Nah, I ain't going to no UAE, no Saudi Arabia, none of that. Abu
None of
Dhabi, I'm
Dubai,
tired of
no,
that.
no, no,
Dubai, nah, I'm
none of that.
good.
Yeah, I could. I lived this many years without that sand, without that area. I could do it more. Yeah, they can keep it. It's theirs. They ain't got to worry about me stealing none of their sand.
Even some places here in the Philippines, I ain't going to no Cotabato City. What the heck?
We
I
were
ain't
we
going
were
to no.
down in we were down in Davao, and all the signs kept saying, "Oh, make a right turn here, and you go to Cotabato." I said, "Wow, how far are we from Cotabato?" He said, "Maybe about an hour." Was it about an hour, Molly? Yeah, we were an hour away. Next time,
No,
if you guys are with me, we'll make that
you
right
guys,
turn and go see.
Nah,
you guys
I'm
are making
good.
a mistake. There's a difference. There's a difference between the Muslims and the Arabs. I've been with Muslims, and I know they are good Muslims, and some of them, most of them are just because of the religion attack them, but they're still the same like us. They do a lot of things like us. But bro, the Arabs, they're living their own world. They have a different world.
Yeah. The Arabs are like the Koreans and the Germans. See, the Koreans are the nasty ones of Asia. The Germans are the nasty ones of Europe. And the Arabs are the nasty ones of the Middle East. There's
They
always
have
a
their
group
own world.
somewhere.
I don't understand them at all. They have their own world. If they like you, they like you. If they don't like you, there's no way. You are done.
They
Nah.
think they like supreme to everybody. Like everybody got to look up to Arabs and worship them. Negro,
Well, that's how
please.
they're taught. That's how they're raised. But Japan is kicking them all out right now. And it's not racism. It's just that the Japanese said they woke up one day and there was 1,000 Muslims in the grass by one of their churches out there praying and chanting and playing music and doing all kind of stuff. And they didn't ask anybody for permission. You know, if I come to your house, I'm not going to
They don't have
spend the
a
night,
mosque.
get up in the morning and start cooking breakfast without talking to you or your wife.
Exactly.
They don't have a mosque. What's going on there? There's no mosque.
What?
No, they got some, but they're not right. Isn't Japan really hostile to like immigrants? Right? They don't really want a bunch of immigrants, so I'm sure they don't have many
No, no,
mosques
no,
in Japan.
no, no, no. Japan is full with immigrants. You'll see all kinds of people over there. But Japan is like, I ain't cool with you changing nothing in my hood. Like you ain't going to Japan and start playing no loud rap music on the train. All right, maybe you do that in New York or Baltimore and Anacostia or something, but you ain't doing that in Tokyo. They're like, ain't having it. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
that's what they
In
are
the Middle
against.
East, you come
Yeah,
in and you enjoy whatever is here, but don't change nothing.
yeah, they're just against you doing things that go against their culture. If you go to Japan, the first thing you're gonna see is that in the areas where the bars and clubs are, it's wild. And the Japanese are like, cool, go ahead and wild out, get drunk, puke, do whatever you want over there. But don't go in the neighborhood where the people live, in their house and their kids in their neighborhoods, getting loud, getting drunk, or puking or peeing against the wall. Ain't having it. Okay, so they compartmentalize everything where over here, good. Over here, no good. And so know where you at and what you doing. That's it. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm all for that. I've been in Japan since the early 70s and never had I had a problem in Japan. Never.
Hey, David, I'm 6 feet. I'm like what 260. So I
Wow.
know how you feel in terms of because he mentioned he's trying to find some clothes. Um,
Oh
I
yeah.
guess that fits into having a girl here who can get some for you because they know how to shop and find the cheap ones. You're gonna find all the like the. I mean, if you want to buy designer clothes and spend some money, I ain't trying to spend that much money. But she'll be able to find you some shirts and some pants. Even if you come to what is it called, the mall,
Mall of
Robinson's.
Asia?
Well, not Mall of Asia where
Six
we
months,
live.
that's all.
Yeah, they got some good stuff there for us. That can fit us. Cause I
Yeah,
Where
wear
where's
like
that?
big
man.
pants.
But
What
once you
Robbins
start getting,
Barbers?
you know, it's hard to find anything bigger than 2X here. A 2X barely fits me, and I'm only at 200 pounds. Okay, so once you go past 200 pounds, you're going to need a 3 or 4X. That's going to be extremely hard to find in the Philippines.
You know, Uncle Ned had to go to Japan to shop for me because I couldn't get nothing here.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really
I
hard.
tried, when you went into the shopping malls there, they will have something almost there but not there.
Yeah, the Philippines is not really aware of the foreigners coming here, how to get that money, how to cater to them, how to say, in order to draw more, what is it that they want? The Filipinos are basically living for the Filipinos. The Thais are living to get that money from you. They don't want you, but they want that money. So they will figure out how you want it to get the money. The Filipinos are the other way around. The Filipinos will be kind and nice to you, but they're not going to stop making lumpia and stuff and start making BLT sandwiches and grilled cheese sandwiches. No, they're like, I don't know what that is. I don't eat that. We're not making it. You know, even if they can sell it, they're not making it because they don't know that they can make money.
I feel like also if David, if you're up to the Ukai Ukai, the thrift stores, they have
Yeah.
some good Ukai Ukais where you can get secondhand stuff, but not everybody wants secondhand stuff because you got to wash it and all this other stuff. But me, I don't
Here in
mind.
the
I mean,
Philippines,
what you say?
here in the Philippines, the second hand.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, the
okay.
Ukai
It's good
Ukai.
because they've got bigger sizes.
I just won't do
Oh,
the
really?
undies. I'll buy my own undies, but shirts I don't mind. Pants I'll have to buy, but I ain't put no man's underwear on, bro. To be honest with you, I'm
All
buying that fresh out the bag.
right. A couple of stains, just a little baking soda on it. They're all right.
It's just the thought of like a man had his entire junk in here. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you wash it, you know
You're
what I
gonna
mean?
do it.
Like we
Yeah,
sharing each other's garments here. I
but
can't do it.
but the okay store will have bigger sizes because all of that stuff is coming from overseas. So that is a good thing if you want some relaxing t-shirts or
Yeah.
stuff, pants or whatever that's going to fit. That's probably your best option. You're right about that.
If you okay with secondhand. Because a lot, we be coming from back home. We don't want secondhand, even though we got Goodwill, Salvation Army everywhere. We don't want
Yeah,
secondhand for some reason.
but if you look closely at the okay store, Jim, some of that secondhand hasn't even been opened before. It's
Exactly.
overruns or some of the stuff that they couldn't sell. So it's still in the plastic, it's still new. They just threw it in there to get rid of it because, hey, we can't sell it, you
Or
know?
Malik Bayan boxes, right? You got people with bringing clothes or giving clothes boxes to their families, and then the family's like, you know what? I'm gonna sell this and make some money. I don't
Yeah,
need it.
that's right. That's right. You hip to the game already. Okay. I see you beat the game.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
What's your
'cause
size? What's your size?
My side, I mean, I don't know. I just usually get the biggest shirt I can find because, like you
I
said,
mean
it's hard to find. Like
your pants, your waistline.
on my pant size.
Yeah.
Um, Let me ask. Hey, Julia, what's my pant size?
Are you a 38, 36?
hell no. I'm a 36.
I'm about to say I'm probably like a 42 for real. Maybe a
Yeah,
40
What?
or 42. I don't
yeah,
like
That's my
tight
size.
stuff, bro.
42.
Yeah, 42. I'm a 42.
yeah. I know he ain't no 38. He put on a 38. That's the lady boy territory for him.
Yeah, I don't like that tight.
Let me
I
see.
need my stuff to
Let me
have
see.
some
I got some
baggies.
pants. Let me see. I got some pants here. I wanna pass one of you.
I like
Some pants.
baggy. I don't like that tight, leather looking like you know what I mean, trying to smuggle grapes or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. And let you out there, with the lady boys hanging out at the club drinking. Then you can wear something like that.
I like space in my clothes. I need to breathe. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing tight. Period. You know what I mean?
Lady boy be asking you, are those your grapes?
Oh man, there was a lot at the airport this morning. I'm like, sheesh, goodness gracious.
That's
Where
Asian.
y'all?
That's Asian, boy.
True.
Atlanta. Because life is good for the women here. It's hard for the guys. So some of the guys are switching over to cashier.
I had to look at Julia like, That's a dude, right? She's like, yep. I'm like, I knew it. Because it's hard to tell, like, at some point. You know what I mean? But then when they get
Somebody,
close to you,
well, always look at the feet.
This, this, Uncle Ned, this is a question for you.
If he wear, if she's wearing a size 12 shoe, you might want to leave her alone.
true that. What you say, Eddie? What are those? Dress pants or jeans?
Yeah, this is 38.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They look tight as freaking Fort Knox security.
Yeah, only Uncle Ned can wear this. They're good though.
Where you get that? When, in your other job in Thailand?
Because no, uh, my ex girlfriend bought this for me,
Uh-huh.
and that was when we were in Manila, and then she went out doing shopping. This is a Wrangler.
Oh,
See,
nice. Solid
and,
brand.
yeah,
They
That's
just
the,
I'll let
tight
you
though,
see
right?
tomorrow.
what size are those, Eddie?
Yeah, what size are they?
38. I'll let you see tomorrow. It's good. She bought it
What they
for
No,
slim
me.
fit?
it has a number in there. What's the number?
38, 38.
Oh yeah, I can wear them. Oh yeah, that might be a little bit loose on me. I'm a 36. So
They
yeah.
slim fit or what? Oh,
Yeah,
regular
you
fit?
know,
Because you know Wranglers are
they're
weird.
really nice. I was jealous. I was jealous to even pass them out because they're really nice, like super nice material. And when I put them on, they're tight. I walk like this.
Oh nah, I can't do that, bro. I hate tight
Yeah.
pants, bro.
Okay. Okay, Ned. I just put in my camera bag right now. When I'm coming out tomorrow, I'll not forget them. I need to let them go. You know, when you love something so much, you need to let it go. Shoe size 12 to 13. 12, yeah, 12. Nah, yeah.
Oh, shoes hard. I wear 13 and a half. You might as well try to find something in Vietnam or one of them places. It's going to be hard to find shoes there.
I saw some tennis here. They have some big ones here. I think 13. They have in the mall here as
13
well.
and a half. Damn.
Uh, what's that? What's
I
that
got
brand you wear?
long, flat Caribbean feet.
Uncle Ned, what's that brand you wear? Skechers? What's that?
The brand of what?
The shoes you're wearing. Those ones I say I like.
Oh, the brown ones?
Yeah, how do you call the Skechers?
Oh no, that's the black was a Skechers, but the brown ones. See, when I go over to Japan, that's when I buy things because they have a lot more assortment, a lot more choices. Prices are better. I just think Japan is 10 times better price than the Philippines.
Japan has got
And,
everything.
and, and
Yeah,
also,
but
there's military bases there that I can also look at as well. So it's a lot different with choices.
yeah, but those Skechers are good. I mean, I've seen all sizes, and they are not too expensive. They are good. The ones I
Yeah,
used to run, I've been running now for like 7 months. I bought them new, and then they are good. I really,
yeah.
I
People
really like them.
people like sketches now, but sketches just go back a few years. They would joke you if you wore sketches.
True that.
Yeah, they would joke your ass out the club if you had on sketches. But sketches are hot now because everybody's getting tired of Nike. But before you couldn't wear sketches were really cheap. Yeah,
I
sketches are
think,
lower than the rest of them. But I'm not a 200, 300, $400 uh, tennis shoe guy. I'm definitely not that guy.
I pay $40 or $35, and I'm good. I ain't trying to pay no, you know.
That's my limit, right around that area right there. I ain't going. If I got to pay more than that, I just go out here and do like they do in Vietnam. Cut up some used tires, put some ropes through the rubber and stuff, and make me a shoe out of the the used car tire.
Definitely,
hmm
David. If you go to Taco Bar, don't look for shoes because it's gonna be hard. Like you'd be better off buying online because you just over 12, it's going to be hard to find shoes over 12. You know what I mean? I
Real
got
hard.
Caribbean feet. I got
Real
flippers
hard.
for feet for my dad. You know, rest in peace to my dad. But I got swimmer's feet, and it's impossible for me to find shoes here.
I wear 11 and a half, and I haven't seen no shoes in the Philippines yet that I can wear.
That's crazy. Wow, not a
Really?
single pair.
Nope.
Did you check at the mall? I think they have some good shoes there.
I don't know. The malls here really aren't cutting it for me. I mean, no. I mean, now if you go, now we're talking about the malls in Moa and Cebu. Now you're going to get a whole lot more choices, and maybe you might have some in Ormo. But Tacloban doesn't really have that much.
Hmm.
They literally have one store that I saw that had 13 and above, and
Oh
when
yeah,
you come in, yeah, you come into the mall, right? And Robinson's Modest Bodice, and it's a shoe store across from Hopchan. You know Hopchan? Like if you go down
that's in the
a little
back.
bit,
That's in the back. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
I know what
beside
you're
like
talking
an
about.
Adidas. You know, I'm talking about Adidas, I think, or New Balance. It's beside a New Balance store, and it's
Right,
one
because
of these like
yeah, it's on the left side. Because if you go to the right, you go to Kenny Rogers, the opposite of Kenny Rogers, back there.
exactly. That was the one place that I saw shoes, and they got pairs in there for like 1.3, 1.4, decent pairs, but you're gonna be able to get 13s. But other than that, I have not seen 13s in literally one single store in Tacloban.
Okay, 1.3. That's about $25, a little bit less. Huh?
Now,
That's
David,
that's fair. If it's a good pair.
David
When
asks,
online shops,
David asks if David asks if there are online shops. David, I'll tell you straight away. Don't trust no online shops. People order things online here and they put trash in the in the box and deliver. Don't
oh,
trust.
Shopee is good for me. I like Shopee. They never did me wrong so far.
Really?
I haven't I haven't used online in a long time, but when we used to use them, we never had no problems with who was that we used to use? Alibaba,
Shopee or
no,
Lazada, one of them.
Lazada. Lazada's pretty good.
Yeah.
Timo do some crazy stuff now. Timo might put
Oh,
a camel in there or a bones from an old soldier or something. But Lazada and Alibaba was pretty good for me. I don't know about the rest of them now, but I think my wife still uses Shopee. Do you use Shopee sometimes?
Shopee got
Or
everything you
Shin?
can ask for on there. Like
Yeah,
I'm
she.
talking, they got you could buy mushroom. I bought a mushroom kit on there. They got mushrooms. They got air fryers. You know what I mean? Clothing, phone cases. Like Shopee got everything.
Are you gonna give
Yeah.
mushrooms a try?
Yeah, because I like eating mushrooms. So I bought a mushroom kit, and I actually grew some mushrooms, but I didn't harvest them in time, or I did something wrong to them. But
Shiitake?
lion's mane. I like lion's mane because they taste like meat. They say I never tried it, but I heard a lot
Yeah, I
about it.
see a lot of people making recipes with lion's mane. That's supposed to be the best one to turn into a meat variety, or make it
Yeah, like
a symbol like a meat variety or something. Yeah, yeah. I was looking at that. I was thinking of trying it, but I got to wait till I get to the farm. But mushrooms is something definitely I want to try.
Hmm.
oh, no problem, Dave. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get another mushroom kit because I eat them every day, and then they don't always have it at Robinsons. But that's like my protein. I
Where
eat
you get
mushrooms
your
from
mushroom kit from?
Shopee. They literally sell it for $10 on Shopee. You can grow your own.
Okay,
You
all
just
right.
you gotta yeah, you cut an X in it, and then you just spray it with water, and then it grows this giant mushroom. I'm like, you know what?
What's
They have
that?
any of those psychedelic mushrooms where you can get high?
I don't think so.
They have it everywhere. You know, I was in Thailand and then This boy started teaching me. Oh, if you take this one, they have this how do you call them a cactus. They have some
Oh
form of
yeah.
cactus that. Oh man, these boys they know everything that will get you high.
What do you do with
Don't
the
joke with
cactus?
that.
Oh, you're getting high off a cactus?
Yeah, it's a
Capsules.
particular kind of cactus.
Oh,
Wow.
cactus. Oh, okay. I thought you said capital. Capsules.
No, cactus.
Cactus,
There's
cactus
cactus
like
that
out in the
grows in
desert.
yeah, the desert plants.
But tequila, I think, is made from the cactus.
Hmm.
I thought it was made from agave, right? Or
Agave. Agave is what they use to make the tequila and some other stuff, but alcohol is made from that.
Hmm.
Yeah. I just want to taste one of those little red plants that come on top of the cactus. They said that thing
oh
is supposed to
yeah,
be delicious.
you talking about the pear, cactus pear? They got them here in the
Cactus pear, not
Philippines.
the dragon fruit. That's different.
Yeah, they got them here in the Philippines. I want to try them too. I forget what they call them.
Yeah,
Little cactus pears.
yeah. I want to get a hold of one of them. So I'm just. It looks like it's getting warm, so I'm trying to get out there and get that farm going so I can get some real watermelons in the ground. These little Filipino watermelons ain't gonna cut it for me. If it look like a basketball, I don't want it. I want a oblong, real watermelon that weighs some weight when you pick it up. These little tiny little basketball watermelons, I don't know what you're gonna do with that. Throw it
I
at
got
somebody.
I got like 7 cantaloupe plants growing right now. So
Yeah, see, now you're gonna have to get some climbers and some netting to hold them once they start going up because the weight is gonna make them pull off of the vine. But you get some pantyhose or netting and just let O'Malley said a bra. Just find some okay big bras, buy them and
uh,
let the cantaloupes hang in there.
literal melons.
Real melons.
I'm gonna get some fruit. What do they call it? Mylar bags? You know, the ones that keep the bugs out. I'm gonna buy some on Shopee once my cantaloupe start to grow. I'm still
Yeah.
waiting. My pumpkin's growing a little bit, but they're taking forever to form. I see the little baby pumpkins on there, but they need to open up a little bit. But
Now, are these
my
the big orange pumpkins like you have on Halloween, or are these the what are we talking about? Pumpkins here, squash or pumpkin?
calabesa, like the greenish ones,
Calabasa.
greenish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Those we eat those. Yeah, I want to get those big giant orange ones because you can make pies out of them, and I probably can even sell them out here to people for decorations for October, November, December. So it's a kind of a dual purpose because I don't think the people here have seen uh, pumpkins with the face cut into them and the candle in the middle and all that stuff.
now you got me thinking about pumpkin pie, man. Sheesh.
There you go. We take sweet potatoes and pumpkin pie. Matter of fact, you're talking all this stuff
This,
now. You're making me think. I've got
this,
5 or 6 sacks of Japanese sweet potato growing in the yard here. How many months now they've been in that sack? About 3 months, 4 months,
do they have pumpkin here?
Yeah, calabesa, or we call it West Indian pumpkin, the
4 months.
green ones. You ever seen the little green orange ones? They got like little spots on them.
Yeah, yeah, they taste good. But the ones I like the most are the sexy squash. What's that called again, Molly?
Butternut.
The butternut squash.
Yeah, those are good. I love butternut
You
Oh,
make
squash.
some butternut squash soup and top it off with a little dollop of cream. Oh, slap your mama.
With some cheese.
I, I have a dessert that I want to make with pumpkin. I'll let you guys know. I learned it in Thailand. What you do is you chop you cut the pumpkin round, move all the seeds, and then fill it up with eggs. Just crack eggs and fill it up, and then you cover it, boil it. They'll
Boil it.
add a little bit of sugar in it, or maybe like a bit of cheese and eggs, and then you cook it. When you take it out and you slice it like that, oh my goodness, so
Okay.
good.
We have to get together one day and just sit out there in the woods, and if we catch a wild snake, throw that in the pot with it. We got some pumpkin and some other wild things, and just see
Yeah,
what
man.
happens.
Jojo, Julian, my birthday is
Yeah,
coming up on the first of April. So I was thinking we should just go out somewhere. You know, I will bring a grill and whatever we can. I
See?
know you don't eat. You can grill some mushrooms.
I would love grilled mushrooms. That would be awesome.
Yeah, we'll just barbecue some mushrooms for you and some cucumber, whatever you can grill and eat. Just grill it. We will just
Get some cassava too,
get
right?
some pork meat. Yeah.
Let's get some cassava and some sweet potato, as we say, provisions.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
I know where to
Cassava,
buy
taro.
sweet potatoes.
I think I got just one more month left before I can open up the sack and see if my sweet potatoes are growing. I smuggled a Japanese sweet potato out of Japan when I was over there last time and grew some slips on it. And we got a bunch of them growing in the yard here. So I think we might be about due. How long does it normally take for sweet potatoes to grow?
Like
Take
60 to
take
90, right?
it take long.
Okay, 5, 6 months. I think I need to look and see. It should be. Maybe I'll cut
And
one open and just see if anything is growing in there.
the thing is, once they start spreading those their legs, whatever, when they
The
start growing
vines.
that long, you can cut and replant. You know, you can cut and replant the stems, right?
Yeah, I should do that because we do have some runners and everything. Not a whole bunch of them, but probably if I cut the runners, more energy will go to the tuber. So I need to look at that maybe tomorrow and see how it looks and how it's growing. If I can see
Yeah,
any signs that the bag is getting tight from.
yeah. One can actually give you a whole big farm because you keep extending and extending. Once you cut
Right.
and replant, and then it grows to cut and replant. Before you know it, you are the only person in the Philippines with Japanese sweet potatoes. Everybody will be coming to you.
That's right. So I'm gonna need you guys' skills because Julian probably knows some grafting, and you probably know some planting stuff. I want to put all these minds together and just have a jungle of wild fruit that they don't have here growing all over the place. Whatever the temperatures here will allow. Because, this is a tropical place with a lot of rain. So everything will not grow here. But whatever will grow or can grow, I want to give it a try. Especially uh, bushes like blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, all of those berries, raspberries and stuff. I think they'll grow here pretty easily.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Eddie,
I
did you
think
take
so too.
that tomato plant I gave you? Did you ever plant it or no?
You talking to me?
No, Eddie, I gave. Remember the tomato plant I gave you?
The tomato,
Yeah, did you plant
bro.
it?
Yeah, I planted it, but I planted it outside, and then the rain fell on it 2 days. That thing was gone.
Yeah,
Damn,
the excess water will just drown it.
I
dang.
came out. I came out one morning. I was like, "What happened to my tomato?" And then Manny was just laughing at me like, "Why did you plant it somewhere and then water it? Just let the rainwater come, and it's acidic. The rainwater here is not even. It's harsh. It's like it mixed with sea water.
Yeah, I
I got
think I'm gonna have to build a greenhouse or something here because uh, the weather here swings real wild to like just Noah's Ark kind of rain, and then it goes to no rain at all, just burning sun, And I once planted lettuce here when I was in Bool, and the tips would burn from the heat. So I had to
Right.
start going out at about one in the afternoon and put shade over them because it was just too much sun. I mean, it needs sun, but it was so intense that it would just burn. The tips would just be crispy, and so it's harsh here. And I see why a lot of Filipinos say, they used to tell me, you cannot grow lettuce here. I say, yeah, you can. You know, we grew lettuce all the time, but they told me you couldn't grow it.
I got green leaf, red leaf growing at the house. I got mustard green, spinach. What they talk about? I
Yeah,
grew
but
that
now
for years.
the mustard greens, because of the heat, will turn bitter.
True, true.
Heat
I
will
think
make
you can
those
grow.
mustard greens and collard greens bitter.
I think you can grow everything here because uh, it's the same weather with Africa. It's just like the soil is not that fertile, but the weather is almost the same.
You're getting rain like this here? 3 months, 4 months in a row of nonstop rain over there?
Oh,
That's
in
what
Cameroon
cows do.
we have straight about 7 months of rain straight.
What?
That's
I
crazy.
never knew
Yeah,
that.
we have
Oh, shit.
okay. We have April. We have February to end of February to end of November. November to end of February. That's where we have the dry season. You know, and then from March till October, it's either a little bit of rain, high rain. You know, it goes from heavy rain to a little bit of rain, and then back to heavy rain.
Oh, okay.
March, 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 April, we have like very heavy rain, and then August, is, we also have heavy rains in Cameroon. So between there, we will have a little bit of wind and then rain. You know, we also have the place with the highest rainfall. Cameroon registered the place with the highest rainfall in the world. You can check that.
Wow. I never knew that. Okay. I'm learning.
It, it's rain non-stop in Deboncha. You check Google Deboncha, Cameroon. Deboncha. It rains non-stop.
I
Can you
prefer the
Okay.
dry.
imagine?
So, Julian, when you coming back?
Tomorrow night, I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, after I tear that buffet a new one, when I wake up in the morning, that buffet got my name on it. You know what I mean? So
You like me. When we stay in Tokyo, we stay at this hotel. Matter of fact, they have one in Cebu, so Toyoko
Man,
Inn, and they have a
man,
free
please
breakfast in the morning, and
welcome,
you could just eat until you pop.
welcome. Filipino life with an expert. Jojo, Filipino life with an expert is uh, the YouTuber we interviewed yesterday with partner uh, Jeff. We interviewed them yesterday. Me and Uncle Ned was there. Was out there at Reuters. She's at the comment section. Welcome her. Subscribe
oh,
to her
nice.
channel as
They
well.
live in Lincoln.
Hello, good hearing from you again.
So they live in Leyte. Nice. Solid.
From I think Alang Alang.
Along along or Pastrana, all over Southern Leyte.
Nice.
You check
Beautiful
you check
area.
the name I just gave you. I said Deboncha Cameroon is renowned as one of the wettest places on earth.
Why is it breaking up now? The sound is really. I'm getting a lot of rumbling. Is it on your end?
I think
Does it
I
sound
think
like a lot of one eye, like
can you
fast
hear?
paced one eye speaking?
Yeah, she's what eye. Down here, this is predominantly what eye. Some
No,
Visaya, some Sivawana.
I'm saying like the noise in the background doesn't sound like loud one eye speaking.
No, it's I hear it
Oh,
like
okay.
it's just
No, it's like a fan. There's a fan.
Whose fan?
Somebody,
That's your fan?
that's Jojo's fan. I know Jojo likes to use the fan.
No, we got the AC on. I'm in the hotel.
You are the six-star hotel, bro.
I'm getting my
She
money's
is.
worth, even though I ain't paid nothing.
Hey,
She
ma'am, how are
is.
you doing? How is things today? Maupai Nagabi, Maupai Nagabi. How is Alang today? Are you guys still in Alang or you are in Tacloban? Are we meeting up tomorrow? Eh, going out to the farm tomorrow. Oh, oh, she thinks my mic. Okay, I think
Hey Ned, you know what I like about the hot season here in the Philippines?
let me
What?
just turn off my mic.
Okra plants. Okra love heat plant. They love the heat.
You and my
So
family. You and my family are going to get along well. They love okra and you love okra. I hate okra.
even fried okra.
No, I'll
It's
eat fried okra. That's the only way I'll eat it. I don't like that slimy stuff,
so
but
Aline is talking
fried
now.
okra only in cornmeal or whatever. But the rest of
Oh
that
yeah,
okra, you can keep my wife and my daughter. They're okra crazy, not me.
I love okra. I could eat that every day of my life. I love okra. Or
Wait,
okra is what we call it.
wait. The noise is not coming from Uncle Ned. Let me see. I'm gonna verify this noise. Jojo, this noise is coming from you, bro.
What does it sound like? Talking or like
I got you.
it's probably Jules. She on the phone yapping it up. You know what I mean? So that's why she probably you could probably hear her.
Thing is something is something we can deal with. We can take that.
It just stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I
did
muted
tell
up.
Oh no. She said it might
my
be your mic. You might need to check your mic. It might be too close to your face or something.
I turned off all my mics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah.
Testing, testing. You guys hear me? Does it sound weird?
It's you. I don't know what's wrong with your microphone. Daniel, how old is your phone, bro?
I don't know, 2019, something like that.
Is
I
that
got two
okay?
phones.
Okay. 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 Phone. You got okay. Okay. Shop. You might have one of
You
those
got some what?
Motorola flip phones.
How about
You
now? Is
know,
it better? Can you guys hear me? Is it better?
you know, I always look at men like this. If it was not for YouTube, I don't think I will be buying an iPhone like iPhone 15 for what? I look at men like we provide the best to our ladies, and then we don't care about what we use.
Well, I thought the iPhone was better. I talked my wife into buying the iPhone because we both had, at the time, Galaxy phones, Samsung. And she got the iPhone and I got the Samsung. Oh, now that I really know iPhone, they're garbage. They're not good. They're not better
Yeah,
than a Galaxy.
iPhone is only good because you have the iCloud. If you are somebody that wants to save information for future use, if you lost your phone, you just sign into iCloud. They have good cameras. iPhone, they got good cameras, but apart from that, they are very difficult to use
Is the ID you showed me?
if you are not good in technology.
Man, this phone cost me what, $25
Yeah,
back
it's
home.
good now.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
good. Your sound is good. The sound is gone.
Oh, I took my earphones out. But yeah, this is a Galaxy. It cost me. I got it from Walmart. $26. I don't pay for
Eh,
nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. I would tell the wife she's in there now gonna do some we're at the end of the month, so she has to do a lot of paperwork. But we'll get her on here next time and she can join the conversation.
right. So what's the plan tomorrow? When you go out to Harrow?
No, I got to wait for them to deliver some gravel out for the road so that after they put the gravel out there, the road is stable enough to bring in a heavy truck to bring in some, what do you call it, construction filler or
Right.
gravel filler, because I've got that big filling material to fill in that big area where we cut out the bamboo and all that stuff
Hmm.
before we can put a bridge over that water to the land or something. So I got to fill some things in first, and then Molly said, "Get what was that thing? Excavator
Yeah,
to take
excavator.
out
I
the
told you.
trees, a backhoe or something. Maybe a backhoe to pull out some trees."
Wait, you got the excavator already?
No, we have to get one so that we can do that. We got to pull
Uh
out
huh.
some trees
Ah, okay.
so that
Oh,
we can.
Ned, that coconut that I found on your property,
Is it
that joint
growing?
got a yeah, it got a tap root about a foot and a half long. So I'm like, Dak, I got to transplant this already. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
See, yeah. Once they start coming up out of that coconut, they're ready to take off and start growing. What? How long does it take a coconut tree to
Like
about 5 years
15
to get up?
years. Oh,
Yeah,
I heard
but
this.
yeah, but you'll have coconuts and you'll have buku all you want.
Oh my goodness gracious. Lord knows. I
I
want
need
that
the. I need that boko. I love it.
you
But you
gotta
got
find a coconut, a sprouted one.
Ned, 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 if you're going out to Harrow tomorrow, can you ask those boys to get me some boko?
no, I'm not going out there. I'm not going to go out there until they tell me that the gravel has been delivered. Then the next day, I'm gonna go out there and see how much of it is there, how much more I need, because I don't have a exact amount. So we're gonna get 4 cubic feet and lay that down, and then I'll know if I need another truckload or whatever. But I got to get that
Uh-huh.
road so we can get in and out of there. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot more rain from this point, but if we do, I want that gravel there so I don't have to go out there with boots and be knee deep in mud.
What did you end with? With boobs?
Not boobs, boots.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah. If you are going not tomorrow, let me know. I would like to go out with you because I'm already committed tomorrow, so I can't go. But if you
Yeah,
are going, like,
just
yeah.
wear some gloves so when you climb the tree, you can twist the coconuts off and drop them down.
Uh huh.
You ain't climbing no tree. You get there, the tree
I
be
used
done fell over.
I used to climb trees when I was in Africa. I used to climb a lot of trees. I was good.
30 years ago.
Look at my arms. This one, and this one. They're not the same, right? Like I fell from a tree, and this one went this way. Like I twisted this arm, and then the shitty doctor could not get it back.
Oh, okay.
I used to climb a lot of trees when I was young, bro. I think I need to end the life because I mean bro, it's almost 3 hours. 3 hours of life. That's a long time. YouTube is not paying me yet for this life. I can hear you, bro.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Uncle Ned.
Okay.
Yes, I, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
about to go
let's
myself. Get ready for that buffet in the
let's
morning.
round
Me and the buffet got
let's
a
round
date.
up. You guys, let's round up. You guys are married people. You need to be doing your marital duties. Let's round up.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm getting that eye that says, "Hey,
Yeah,
you
I
want to
know
be
you
the
guys
black
are
man
getting
in the
married.
village, or you want to be the black man on the couch?" So I better get it together.
Right.
All right. Yeah, have a good evening.
All
See you
right,
Thank,
later.
thank
God
I'm
thank you
bless.
so
out.
much.
Take
Enjoy
care,
your
y'all.
time there. Enjoy your time there. Thank you very much. Thank you, Filipino Life with an Expert. Everybody, please subscribe to Filipino Life with an Expert. Channel. She's a YouTuber. David, thank you very much, David. Thank you for coming today, bro. And I hope we do live every 8 p.m. Monday 8 p.m., Wednesday 8 p.m., and Friday 8 p.m. Manila time. Manila time. So if you are free, we just hang out here and just chat about the things that are happening, regular things that happen around the Philippines. You know, Uncle Ned is there with uh, a lot of wisdom, so he's always guiding the life. Thank you so much, Uncle Ned. My regards, my regards to Molly. Okay, have a good night. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, mom.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you so much, mom, and my regards to Jeff. Okay, David. I know it's daytime in the states. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hope to talk to you on Facebook. Okay, bye everybody.